We are CISA.
We are CISA.
We are CISA.
As a cyber exercise analyst, I work specifically with federal, state, local, territorial, and tribal partners to plan and conduct these exercises. Depending on what our stakeholder is looking for, we go ahead and see what kind of scenario we can build out. We're working with their subject matter experts because they know their organizations better than we do, and to build that exercise that's as realistic as possible so we can pull on the threads of different conversations that they want to have in the room that day. So for instance, big topics are ransomware, insider threat, and things like that. Having an exercise gives our stakeholders the opportunity to work in an environment that's low stress, no fault, and safe for them to collaborate on an issue that they might run into in the future or they never run into before. And by having it in that environment, they're able to seclude that space and run through things like incident response plans, or specifically cyber incident response plans, to tease out and identify gaps, but also to identify their strengths as well. A lot of the scenarios that we develop are based off of real day events. We develop case studies so that when we're walking through a scenario and have somebody says, well, that could never happen, you can turn and look at the news and see that it happened yesterday. So that's something that we're always trying to stay on top of and be cognizant of. Our two biggest goals for the organization is defend today for a secure tomorrow, more resilience, and building that. So for you to do that, you really have to put in the work for preparation, and that lies in the plans and policies and procedures that you have in place to go ahead and make sure you're safeguarded, so when a cyber event does happen, then you're prepared for that. You already know the steps. And with our exercises, you've already had that space where it's not happening, but you can feel like it's happening in that scenario, walk through your steps and say, oh, we actually don't have that. Let's make a note to go ahead and write that in, so that if you do face an event in the future, you're able to refer back to that plan. You already have the familiarity with it, you've already tested it, so you're able to go ahead and look back at that document so that you can perform those steps and stop an incident either before it happens or prepare to mitigate it in real time. Since every organization has different needs and capabilities, I'm just glad that our team is able to come in and help support them in taking those next steps to go ahead and improve upon their overall security posture.
We are CISA.
We are CISA.
We
We are CISA.